Hello, everyone, and welcome to our unofficial Tom Ford Tuesday, where on Tuesday we dedicate to Tom Ford beauty. For today, I am really excited because I was able to create this look, trying out Tom Ford brushes for the first time, and I only used two brushes. I know! Minus the eyes. I'm talking about the face. But for the eyes, we're also trying out a new to me. So it's technically new. Eye quad, pretty baby. I created 3 different looks with this palette and I cannot wait to share them with you. Come on, let's go ahead and get started. For today, guys, I'm finally, I know, yes, finally gonna be trying Tom Ford brushes. Let me share the quick little backstory to these brushes. So I have a friend, a dear, like a really good friend that, watches my videos. And she thinks it's so cool, this whole Tom Ford Tuesday series. It's really fun. It's a great way to kind of just get away from it all. It's crazy out there, I know. So she noticed that I didn't have any Tom Ford brushes. And she was like, listen, here you go. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. So these are going to be like forever so precious and important to me. But it's also really cool that I'm finally going to be trying Tom Ford brushes. Like, what? Anywho, classic Tom Ford packaging. I have a cream foundation brush and I have a shade and illuminate brush, which is perfect because it goes with my the other newer to me product, the Shade and Illuminate Duo. I think that's what it's called. Brushes are absolutely beautiful. I mean, what? I would expect nothing less. Shape of this. It's gonna be, oh, can you just, oh, nose contour. Oh, carving out the brows. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. So, I'm all about multifunctionality. We're gonna start off with 2 Tom Ford brushes, and I'm gonna try to do as much as possible with them for my whole entire face. So needless to say, I am very excited to try my new Tom Ford brushes, and I'm just so grateful. So Cost Bar was having a little sale on some Tom Ford, and I picked up Pretty Baby, okay? I have wanted this for a while, and it was on sale. So I got it. And I'm very happy that I did. She comes in the classic Tom Ford packaging. This is a really pretty and fun palette. I don't have anything like this in my collection. Yes, I have purples in my collection. Yeah, of course I do. But I don't have anything like this in my collection. So what we'll do is we'll create a couple of looks with the Pretty Baby palette. And I'm going to attempt to do my face with just these 2 brushes. It's Tom Ford Tuesday. You know we're going to be using a lot of Tom Ford. So I have to say, things are still going really good. I'm still really enjoying the Illuminating primer. This is the Hydrating and Illuminating primer. And because I am combination skin, I do just keep it on the lower portion of my face. And up here, I have my Sicily Double Tensure. That's my go-to primer outside of Tom Ford. I'm going in with my Shade and Illuminate foundation. Okay. Okay, Tom Ford. Listen, I too do not know why, all things considered, with, you know, me and Thomas, me and Mr. Ford, I too do not understand or know or have a good enough explanation as to why I haven't tried Tom Ford brushes. I truly do not. You know what? I was saying, oh, this brush is so small, it's gonna take forever, but see that? Did you catch that? That was rather quick. Brush is nice and soft. She's blending into the skin really good. I'm getting my nice hydrated, healthy looking skin vibe going on. Okay, okay. And then whatever's left, take it up on the forehead. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. You take whatever's left on here. Let's finish this up. Wow. That blended in so nicely. Okay. Well, we're not done with that brush just yet. We're gonna do my concealer with that. Let me clean it off just a little bit. So I just swirled it around on my microfiber towel just to kind of clean it up, refresh it a little bit. This is my Emotionproof concealer. It's very soft and it's really blending the product so nice and easily. Okay. I definitely feel that we're going to be able to do my entire face with just these two brushes. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about it. And everything, just like that, has blended out so nicely. Shall we continue? I am curious though, you know, because of the color, how this is gonna like clean up when I wash it. I'll have to update you on that. Let's go into the little Shade and Illuminate duo, and that way we can try this Shade and Illuminate brush. So, the last couple of times that I've been trying to use this palette, I've been like trying out brushes that are in my collection. And I mean, they work and I'm cool and everything's fine. But I'm just like really excited to try this brush. It's like the perfect shape because I mean, obviously it was designed to be used together, but I'm just saying, just, you know, just by the looks of things, I'm feeling good about it. I'm hopeful. Let's do this. Ooh, girl. So now here's what I'm gonna do. Going in with that cream foundation brush. Let's just perfect everything. Let's bring it all together. And by going back in with this brush, it's allowing everything to blend and meld and be flawless. The highlighter. Oh no. Because I don't know. Let me clean off the brush and see. I don't want to like make it dirty. I almost want to get another one of these brushes. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about it so far. But I think the final decision will definitely be after I wash it and I've used it more. Okay, so I kind of sort of cleaned off my brush because I'm trying to use only this brush. I'm going to go into the highlighting portion of this Shade and Illuminate duo. Oh, I make it a little dirty. I'll have to clean it. Anyhow, we're picking up some of the highlight. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Oof. I will take all the glow In keeping with the whole cream vibe and using our cream brush, I've picked up my, what is this called? The glow stick. This is in Megève. Going into the blush portion. Picking some up on my brush. I like doing the blush last because it allows me to be able to blend everyone together seamlessly. So it doesn't look like, you know, the Napoleon ice cream. Vanilla, strawberry, chocolate. You know? I'm so happy that I'm able to do this look with just this brush. I accepted the challenge and I'm sticking to it. I am shedding a couple of hairs, but it's still new. Might have to wash it a couple times to kind of get out all the loose ones that may be packed in there. But she's doing a good job. I'm going to cheat already. Yes, I am. It's not Tom Ford, and I'm going to have to use another brush just to set. This is my La PRAIRIE Skin Caviar Loose Powder. Yeah, she's been always getting a lot of love. You know this. Set the under eye with this. Set the lid. Take my big fluffy brush. Just a little bit of product just to set. Very lightly. It's not a lot of powder. It's just to lightly set everything in place. It's not taking away any glow. It's just a little set. So we can now go on to the Pretty Baby palette and create a couple looks. Excited. You know me, I like to give you as many options as possible so that, yes, you see 4 colors, but there's more. You know what I mean? You don't have to feel like it's only one look you'll be able to create. Also, no, I love to share, you know, the softer wearable looks. Then we can get a little dramatic and fun and sometimes a little over the top. I think there are some Tom Ford eye brushes in the near future. What do we say? Let's go into this shade here. I'm going to apply that all over my lid. Just a nice soft wash all over the lid with that color. Build it up if you feel you need to. I'm going to go into that purple shade for the outer portion of my eye. Just take my time and build. Bring it up in the crease just a little bit. Look at her. A little something quick, simple, and easy. Yes. This little tiny guy from Wayne Goss number 7. Gonna go into the darkest brown. I'm gonna create a soft little wing with that. Did a little badass mascara and Emotionproof in Chocolat in the waterline. And here, got a soft little quick look. Yeah, I think I definitely need some Tom Ford eye brushes at this point. If you have any recommendations for me, comment them down below. Let's go into the brown shade. I've got a little fluffy brush. This is my Chanel 10-plus-year-old brush. I don't know if they make it anymore. And I'm just going to... I'm using a fluffy brush because I want a softer deposit of this color. Because as you can see, she can get dramatic real quick. This is a nice, dark, chocolatey brown. I'm going to go in with that purple shade. Ooh. This purple shade is pretty. See that nice pop of color? Ooh. Yes, please. Let me just blend and fuse them together. So we're nice and soft. mean, we have two totally different looks, two totally different extremes at that. That could only mean one thing. Our next look. I'm just taking the Emotionproof in Chocolat. And for fun, I'm going to go in with the Lash Raise mascara on this eye. So, here are our first two looks with the Pretty Baby palette. Feeling like a pretty baby. Feeling like a pretty little purple baby. Of the two, this one is definitely more dramatic, but still soft and fun. It's not too much. And then this one is just soft and so pretty. I'm going to take this off. We're going to do another look. Definitely. Going to be using that little special sparkle shade. So I want to be dramatic this time. Not that I wasn't the last time, but you know, a little more, a little bit more, just a little bit more. So I'm going to start off with my fluffy brush. I'm going to go into the purple shade. I'm going to apply that all over my lid. And I'm using the fluffy brush because I want it to be a softer deposit of color because I'm going to go over it with something. I really think that if you're like a purple lover, this palette, she's for you. Let's take another brush. We're going to go into the dark brown. We're going to put that on the outer portion of the eye. Lightly build it up. This color, when I put it on, it's a lot darker than it would seem. Like, for some reason, I don't know. It feels like, especially when it's swatches, it feels like it's more of like a chocolatey kind of brown, but it's pretty dark. Go on my lower lash line with that brown on my 207. Going in with my finger into that shade there, that beauty. Oh. And tap. Do you see that iridescent? Isn't she beautiful? She's so beautiful to me. I'm gonna tap that on the lid. Totally transforms the whole entire look. Like, yes, please, and thank you. I am going to go into that bronzy shade, this one. I'm going to put that on the inner corner as highlight. A little chocolat in the waterline. Eye definer pen, I'm going to do a little wing. Well, a nice wing, you know. Do a couple coats of mascara. I'm actually going to go in with lash rays. Do we need lash? I think we need lashes. Lashes just make it all better. Lashes really do bring a look together. These are the Shandelier lashes in the style Lumiere. And this is our third and final look. Okay, so we have to touch on the brushes rather quickly because I was able to create my whole entire face with these two brushes and I like them and I want more. I do. They feel of good quality construction overall. I do believe that his brushes are now synthetic. He used to have real hair, but now they're fully synthetic. I did have a little bit of shedding with the cream foundation brush, and it is on the smaller side, yes, but I was able to get my makeup done rather quickly. I thought that it being smaller, I was going to have to like take forever, but she blended everything in so nicely. And as you saw, I was able to do all of my cream products. Foundation, concealer, contour, highlight, blush. Thank you. And then this little guy, this one is the Shade and Illuminate brush. I love the size of this. And while I was putting on my lashes and I was waiting for the lash glue to dry, I went in with Chocolat. This is the eyeliner that I used. And I applied that on my lips and I used this to just like feather it and blend it in to the gloss locks. Yes. So the brushes are a yes for me, and I'm ready for more. If you've tried the Tom Ford brushes and you have some recommendations for me, please and thank you. Leave them in the comments. Pretty baby. She's not my wet dry formula that I like to on and on about, but she performed beautifully. She blended. She was pigmented. I was able to create 3 different looks for you guys. This is definitely a pretty palette. It's a pretty palette. It's a fun palette. I think the name suits it. It's cute. As a purple lover, yes, I love my green eyeshadows. That does not change. But as a purple lover, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love the color story. It's balanced. It's wearable. It's unique, but it's not so off the wall where you're like, what am I going to do with it? You'll want to use this palette. And it is versatile, and you can use it as, you can definitely do one and dones. Absolutely. You can go in with either of the top 2 shades. Use a fluffy brush, one and done. Soft. You're out the door. A little chocolat or a little bit of the darker brown as a little liner on top. So it's a wearable palette, but then you can really amp it up like this. I welcome Pretty Baby to the collection. She's beautiful. But of course, I would love to hear what you think. Comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling. How are you feeling about the brushes? How are you feeling about the palette? Let me know. And with that said, I thank you so much for hanging out on our unofficial Tom Ford Tuesday. Let me share these brushes and another eye quad with you. Stay beautiful, guys. I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.